Hey guys, Desolate here, and I'm here to review my, well, build. I don't know what to call it just yet. I'll probably come up with a title and then all that stuff. But, yeah. This build, honestly very fun. It's your average wind and medium weapon, I guess. But, it has the capability of, like, 5v1ing. So, like, it's good for boss raid. It's good for boss raid, and, like, it's just a very nice and fun build to play, in my honest opinion. So yeah, I thought I'd review it. So firstly, let's take a look at the enchant. That's probably what caught your eye the most. So I got myself an alloyed meso, 2-star penetration. And honestly, very good weapon. It's a very nice weapon. It can even compare itself to something like a Shadow Katana, for example. And it can hold its own in most fights, whilst proccing Storm and sometimes doing 2 times more damage in rain. Like now, I guess, because it's raining. But, yeah. This weapon is very good, in my honest opinion. People said it's bad, but honestly, it's underrated. So it works. For the drip department, I'm rocking like a black fit, and it honestly works. So I got the cape, I got this really nice Sable Adjudicator's coat smelt on my, my equipment, and these boots are very fine, you know what I mean? These boots are fine. I'm rocking black divers, my mask suits the fit, and honestly, a Dret is a very nice race to look at, in my honest opinion. So yeah. Let me get a campfire there. So, my equipment currently consists of the alloyed meso. What the fuck? Yo, where the fuck did he go? Huh? There ain't no fucking way you just... Bro, there's no fucking way you just dipped on me. Just said. Oh, he's over there. Hey you, yes you. Did you know 90% of the people who watch my content don't subscribe? Whoa, why don't you subscribe? If you like my content, go for it. It helps me out and makes me more encouraged to make more videos. So hit that red button and maybe the bell next to it, and you can see more of my content. Thanks. Okay, sorry for the interruption though. Was pretty unexpected, not gonna lie. Some dude doing his fucking, well, Void Walker thingamabobber. I don't know. I don't do Void Walker. But yeah, no, I was not expecting that, to say the least. But yeah, let me go over my stuff again. So, 25 strength, I went for spine cutter, warding radiant, stuff like that. But yeah. Fortitude, I just went it for defense, extra HP, you know, good talents, I guess, nothing really much else. 35 agility is necessary, like absolutely necessary if you're going a wind build, 100%. Because you can get stuff like Gale Dash, you need Ghost is very good for the build, and yeah. 25 intelligence, just for extra ether, I guess, to use your mantras, well, safely, I guess. Willpower. Willpower is absolutely needed for the HP talents it gives, and the useful talents it gives, and the fact that you need it for Black Divers. Black Divers is a very good armor. The Charisma, ignore the Charisma, I was bored. Medium weapon is 100, so I can do the most amount of damage with my weapon. And I've got 80 Gale Breath, because 80 Gale Breath is the minimum that you need for 5-star mantras. Now, my equipment is obviously the alloyed meso of Storm and 2-star penetration, which is 20 penetration. Let me tell you that. Plus, this thing rivals the Shadow Katana in terms of damage and all-around stats. So yeah, I'm rocking a black diver's fit, which is great, because it's just a really nice armor to have. I've got a Pale Assassin's 21 HP, and I smelted it on a Sable Adjudicator coat, which is very good. Ignore the earrings and the mask, they're kind of just there. Now, the Gladiator Helm, 20 HP, 10 Ether, 2 Posture, which is very useful. Imperial Boots, 21 HP, 10 Ether, and 2 plus damage against monsters. And honestly, this build could be so much better in terms of HP, but the devs decided to nerf half my equipment, so I can't really complain. Now, I've got a Finisher's Ring, which is very good for this build, because it's pretty self-explanatory, but it cuts one of my flourishes. I don't really need a flourish. What the fuck? I heard climbing. What the fuck? Conga's Clutch Ring. This is a controversial one, but I like 4 HP and 1 posture. That's very nice. But there's another thing that's very good with this build. Because this build requires you to be very mobile. People say Conga's Clutch doesn't really matter in this day and age, which I will agree on. But also, like, shut up. I like this. I like having Conga's Clutch Ring. It's just a preference. Is that even a word? Whatever. I just prefer it over other rings. Next, I got an Akira's Ring. Akira Ring is very good. Even though I've only got 20 willpower, that still scales up my damage by a bit. And honestly, I don't really care. It's just free damage. It's nice. And I got a Windmill Ring. Very, very useful. These kind of rings are really useful. Like, what was the equivalent? I forgot what it's called. I think it was Light Eater, and Windmill. They're both really good rings. But I've only got a Windmill Ring. I might replace the Congas, but yeah. And I got the Forest Scarf, 16 HP, which is not bad for a back accessory. So I'm not really going to complain. Now, on to talents. For rares, I've got Aero Gliding, Evasive Expert, Risky Moves, Concussion, Spine Cutter, Fishman, Gale Dash, Fresher Claws, Loot Skipper, Blood Iron, Speed Demon, Chronostasis, Scuba Drowner, Full Reset, and Impervious Slumber. And for legendaries, I have Adept, Ghost, and a World Without Song. A World Without Song is very much necessary for this build, because Suffocate is just a nice thing to have on your mantras, because it stops people from casting mantras, and it does like tick damage over time, which is honestly very goated. Ghost is absolutely necessary for this build, because dodging is a very big and essential part of this build. And it pretty much just gives you free iframes, so I honestly wouldn't complain if I were you, if you had this. I took Ardor on this build. Ardor is good. Now, let me explain why I went all these legendaries and rares for. So, Aero Gliding is just very nice to have. There's really nothing to complain with, especially that it gives you 5 HP and 5 elemental intensity, and an extra passive agility. It's just a nice thing. Evasive Expert's wonderful, because this build requires you to be very mobile and on your toes. So, getting a speed boost from dodging certainly helps. Risky Moves is great. It's kind of self-explanatory. Concussion is great, because on top of Finisher's Ring, it's just really good because you flourish people into walls and stuff. Now, Spine Cutter is great, because it's Spine Cutter. It's like an extra hit. Free damage. Fishman, I don't know why I took this, to be honest with you. I probably shouldn't have taken it, because I could have gotten conditioned, but at the same time, I don't really care. 5 HP is nice. I can win in water fights, I don't really care. Gale Dash is absolutely necessary for this build, because everything about this build is about speed, and it stacks with Cyclone Blade, so I'm not complaining. Fresher Claws is great, because 10% more penetration. Loot Skipper is good because, I don't know, I just farm a lot on this build. A Blood Iron Spirit is just Blood Iron Spirit, there's nothing else to say. Speed Demon. Speed Demon is absolutely necessary for this build, because this whole build is about having a speed boost, like, on you at all times. So, Chronostasis is great too. Chronostasis, I don't know why I took it, but it's still good, I guess. I don't really care. Scuba Drowner is wonderful, because you don't drown. Full Reset is kind of mid, I don't know why I took it. I think I just took it anyways. Impervious Slumber is great. Impervious Slumber, absolutely great. I don't really care. Now, this build this build's all about being fast and inhaling your spells and using Cyclone Blade to your advantage. So yeah, Evasive Expert allows you to gain more speed. Fast Blade gives you speed boost off just parrying. What was it? Risky Move stacks with all those dodging talents. What was it? These are all good. So yeah, Gale dashes. It's all just good, okay? There's nothing else to say. It all gives you a speed boost. Speed boost is the main part of this build, and yeah, if the opponent is suffocated, speed boost. Everything about this is about getting a speed boost, alright? Now, for mantras, I've got Astral Wind. It's a blue gem with a blue gem. So basically, Astral Wind, I modded it out to be as fast as I don't know, Usain Bolt or something. See how fast that is? Little to like no time to react at all. It's perfect. Gale Lunge is great because it's just good for chasing people. If I had a gem, I would have put on. I probably put a Bless Gem, Wayward, or Wind Gem. Because those gems are just great for this build. And I don't have one, so I don't really care. But for Wind Gun, get a Bloodless. Bloodless is so good for Wind Gun because it's free healing, plus multiple hits and powerful shot. It's just very nice healing. Gale Wisp is slept on, honestly, because it procs Haunted Gale. Haunted Gale requires 5 ticks on a or 5 hits for Gale mantra, so stuff like Astral Wind and multi-hits is pretty much guaranteed to proc Gale Wisp's ability on top of Haunted Gale. So basically, Haunted Gale requires 5 hits. That reduces it by 1, so it only requires 1 hit, which is very good. Heavenly Wind is great too, for mix-ups and stuff, but they nerfed the damage a while ago. I don't know if it's any different than it was. But yeah, Heavenly Wind is still good. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's still really good, because it breaks posture and all that. Now, stats. I've got 472 HP, 24 posture, 246 ether, 314 reservoir. Reservoir is being removed, so I don't really care. But the ether is very useful and all that other stuff. Now, my talents allowed me to get a grand total of 124 HP, and my equipment is 86 HP, which is still good. It's still good. This build is a very fun build to play, and honestly, I'd recommend going this build. It's very good, and as you saw earlier from when I got jumped by that random kid, I guess he probably was a low level, but like, my point is, right, this build has a lot of capability in combat and PvE, as it can fight with people in like 5 people at once, and yeah, it's just very good build. Most of the build requires you to inhale and proc dash talents, which I can't really show you because I don't have someone to help me with that. But yeah, you're really gonna have to inhale. Inhaling allows you to get the most out of your weapon, gives you a speed boost, procs speed demon. Honestly, you just need to be agile with the build. You need to be fast. You need to be very, very fast with this build. You need to be on your feet at all times. That's just how the build is. Now, if you like this build, I'll be honest with you, it was very fun to make. And it is probably my favorite build in Deepwoken that I've ever made.